Hey, it's been a long time since I have done one of these videos, so I thought I would share with you what I bought. Thought I would share with you what I bought. I'm just going to adjust this because... Hey there. It has been a while between videos, but I have been thinking lately because our grocery budget has gotten a bit out of hand. So I thought I would share it with you and ask in the comments for you to share with me what your thoughts are around this. It's currently Wednesday. I'm working from home today. Working from home is loose because I have done something to my shoulder / neck. So my range of motion on this side is very limited. Whereas on this side, oh, actually not much better. Anyway, so I spent, let me see, at the good old, the store that starts with a W. I don't know, I want to really like boycott and not support these stores, but okay. Preface to say, we live in Darwin. There is a cyclone currently headed for Darwin. So this was a bit of a go and do some groceries before everyone goes crazy and buys everything. It's kind of a normal shop for us. I did get, what's it called? Toilet paper. I get the double length Kleenex because if you have children and a husband, the double length roll just means you don't change the roll as much. It's so good. He would blame me, but I would blame him and me. Anyway, so yeah, I got 12 pack of double length toilet paper, 2 smaller bags of the cold power sensitive washing pods because we need them, and a 30 pack of Pepsi Max and 2 10 packs of, what's it called? Sparkling water. Okay. They are all elsewhere. I am not showing you those. So, at Woolworths, we should have done a guessing game. Wait. I'm going to show you everything and I want you to guess in the comments. I'm going to tell you the total afterwards. Okay? Okay. Let me do the cold stuff so then I can put it away and then we'll get into the rest. This is a semi-normal shop. There are things that I bought that I wouldn't usually, but you know, it's much of a muchness. Okay, so pork and beef mince. We use pork and beef for pretty much any like pasta. I already have chicken breast in the fridge. I think that's it. Also, we're going out tomorrow night for dinner down at the waterfront because my daughter is getting an academic award at the convention center, which is really exciting because she's only 6 years old. So it's like a bit of a big deal. So we're going, her and her friend, there's only 2 kids from each class that get like an academic award at the graduation. She and her little bestie, and I'm really close with her bestie's mum. So we're going to dinner all together. It's actually kind of cute. So we're going out to dinner tomorrow night. Last night was jiu-jitsu night, so we had takeaway. And then on the weekends, sometimes we go to the markets. We have local markets with really good food, so sometimes we'll go there. I don't know if we will though. So I don't need like a whole heap of food, but I mean, I got a whole heap of food. Extra lean beef mince, we use that for like, I got like some noodles, but I realized I didn't get the pak choy that I was meant to get. So I just get broccolini though. So my husband will do some sort of like Asian inspired noodle dish with that. I got bulk chicken thighs. We use that for like curries and things. And then we've been really liking a lamb. My husband will put, also I say husband guys, there's no ring yet. We're manifesting the ring, okay? Help me out in the comments below. Help me out with that. Anyway, he will put like a rub on this and cook it in our smoker, and then we've just been doing like a salad with goat's cheese and pomegranate and pumpkin. So that's that. So that's all the meat. That is it. Then I got, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. My brain is like, what are you talking about? I haven't done this in so long, you guys. Okay, I got 2 packs of cheese stringers because my kids have one of these a day in their lunch boxes, but also if we're snacking extra power, I mean, if the power goes out, cheese stringers are not going to survive. Anyway, I got 2. They'll eat them, trust me. This is the only, mozzarella is the only cheese I get shredded. My husband, on the other hand, sometimes gets, but the shredded cheese, if you look at it, it has anti-caking agent on it. No one wants to eat that. So have you ever done like melty things and it's like the texture is a bit weird? Like if you do like a mac and cheese or something with shredded cheese, it doesn't taste right. Not that we usually use it for mac and cheese. So I just got the shredded mozzarella because grating mozzarella is a pain in the ass. I'll grate cheddar and all the others, but that's a pain. Baby bells, because I love these. My kids also will eat them. I know these are shit, okay? I know they're shit, but my kids really like them. Sugar in a bottle, basically. Probably not doing anything for their gut health, but they like them. This is the milk I get. My husband fucking hates it, but I can't drink normal milk. I don't even drink it, so I don't know why I bother, but I can't drink normal milk, and I find that this is easier to digest, and my kids don't have issues with milk, but I just find because it's easier to digest, then maybe it's a little bit gentler for them. My son has chronic constipation, so he needs apple juice with his stool softener. That's probably TMI. I probably shouldn't say that on the internet, but anyway, I got one of these just because I was feeling like something a little bit fancy. It's a Sodally, the yuzu lemon. It's actually so nice. So I just got one of those. Treat yourself moment. And then my partner really loves these Chobani flips, and my kids also do. So they were on special. I don't usually get them, or I don't get many because they're expensive, but I got 2 of the cinnamon scroll, which is like a limited edition, I think, flavor. 2 of the strawberry shortcake, and then 3 of the triple choc brownie because that's their favorites. And my kids aren't supposed to eat them because they have other yogurts, which I'll show you in a second, but they will, because they're meant to be like for my partner, for him to eat, but anyway, they'll eat them, so I got a whole bunch. I got, also these are shit, and I don't usually get them, but my kids don't eat their yogurt at the moment, so I'm trying to get them back into the habit of eating their yogurt at school, so then I can wean them back onto like better ones. But we got Valia 5 for 10 or something, and also Tamar Valley 5 for like 8 or 10, can't remember. Something like that. I really need to get into like getting the cinchy pouches again and refilling with just a tub of yogurt, because that is a lot. And then I do have like a tortellini in the fridge, and I don't usually, like, my partner hates shit like this, so I didn't get one of these sauces. I just got like a normal sauce, but then he whinged that you can't have the tortellini with like a pasta sauce. It needs to be this. It's the same friggin' thing. I don't know. Anyway, the Latina, never mind my Doug's, Latina Fresh creamy sun-dried tomato. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I don't know, it's a bit hit and miss. So that is the fridge stuff. Let me put that away and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I actually might show you what I got from the butcher. So I think he did this wrong because it only cost $75, I think $75, 76. I don't think it's right. Anyway, whatever. So I got a big farmer's cutlet steak. We'll have that probably tonight. It's from the butcher. We tend to eat it pretty much straight away. And because it's like fresh and it goes off really quick, I got him he kind of soft sealed these sausages. So I'll chuck them in the freezer. They're just beef thick sausages. That's what my kids prefer. And then 2 sirloin, which these are actually kind of tiny. So I don't know, maybe he did do it right, but I'm going to chuck these and these in the freezer, and that was $75. When we do our guessing about the total, we won't include those. We're just going to do Woolies, okay? I also got a barbecue chook. I'm going to pull that apart, I think, and do a bit of a like chicken salad to snack on. Our whole family pretty much are snackers. Not so much my husband, but the rest of us are snackers. We like little picky things to snack on, not like big meals. Although sometimes on the weekend, like we can have like a snack plate or something, and my son will go at like 4 p.m. What's for lunch? And I'm like, no, dude, lunch is gone. And he gets quite upset because he wants like a sandwich or something. So I shouldn't say we're all snackers, but my daughter and I definitely snackers. This is up close and personal. Okay, I got a bread, just one, like sandwiches and stuff. And then my daughter is obsessed. I hate these paper bread tags. It's so annoying. Anyway, my daughter loves a bagel slathered with Nutella. So I get the low carb ones just because I prefer the taste of them. And then also I've been getting these thins, which my hubby will make like bacon and egg, like poached egg and bacon bagels on the weekends. So good. Let's do produce because there's not that much. So usually I get green apples for my son, but they didn't have any, so I got some pink ladies. Watch him whinge about that. And then, sorry, my face is really close. I got a whole watermelon, an organic one. I do try and get some things organic, strawberries in particular, but they didn't have any. The organic range here is not great. I got a big butternut pumpkin. I only eat butternut. I hate jack or any of the other pumpkins. We got some baby cukes. We've got normal cucumbers already. We've got carrots. We've got all the things. I got some bananas. Our current bananas are needing to be made into banana bread or banana bread or banana muffins. 2 broccolinis. And then I don't really know why I get these at Woolies because we live in the tropics, but 2 mangoes. We literally have a mango tree in our front yard, but it doesn't fruit. So annoying. Anyway, that's the produce. I don't have a lot of room because we still have, like I said, like carrots, we still have pumpkin, we still have all the things. So I didn't get a whole heap. And then it's funny because I'm like, oh, I got some stuff and I missed some stuff. I got my period today, so I'm really like brain foggy. Anyway, I got an enchilada kit. I don't usually get like kits and things, but sometimes just want a bit of an enchilada. And I did get that chicken thigh. So we could either do a curry or we can do this. Speaking of curry, we tried this the other night and it was really, really good. If you like curry, like my kids don't love spicy food. My partner and I love it. He would prefer to cook a curry from scratch with like the garam masala and the cumin and all the things, but I got this, the Spice Tailor mango curry. It's really good. And if you have kids, it's super mild. It has that kind of mango-y flavor. Really, really good. Pasta sauce. Fun. I was going to say we've got pasta, but I don't think we do. So I did get some pasta. This is one of our favorite brands. But there's a style that you can only get at Coles, like same brand, but different style of pasta. I got some noodles. They didn't actually have many noodles left, so there was not many options. I wanted the clear ones. I got a big jasmine rice. We've got a rice cooker now, so we cook jasmine rice from scratch. I got these to try. They were super expensive, like $9 or $12 or something for the bag, and I don't know how many's in here. 6. Not worth the money. Anyway, Dubai pistachio, like wallaby bites. Listen, if these are good, I'm in trouble because I don't want to buy them all the time. We've been doing a little bit of Christmassy kind of baking. So I got Christmas hundreds and thousands. And then also mini Smarties. I've never seen these. So we did some baking with, I did some baking with my daughter on the weekend. And I had bought these Christmas coloured M&Ms to go in. So cute. Which she was such a fan of. Sorry, rude. Some biscuits. I cooked half. I baked, oh my God. I baked half of them. I froze the other half in dough balls. So we'll probably make some more biscuits and things. I've gotten back into baking a little bit because I don't want to buy so much pantry shit for my kids. Speaking of though, because there's a cyclone coming, I did buy a whole heap of pantry things so they can snack if and when the power goes out or, you know, whatever. I got these to try. My daughter loves muesli bars at the moment, but she loves the shit ones. So these are Koja, I think, brand is how you say it. They've still got a heap of stuff in them, but you know, nicer options. Super expensive. I've got these. These are so cute. So they're the rice cakes dipped in chocolate, but with hundreds and thousands on them. They're like freckles. So good. My daughter loves these. My son hates them. The pumpkin. She only likes the pumpkin. She doesn't eat the other ones. She has beetroot in her lunchbox. She had the same packet in her lunchbox yesterday. She didn't eat them, and I guarantee you she will not eat them today. But anyway, I persist. I'm persistent. Mini pretzels, because they love these. I also like that there's 8 packs in this, because that's almost like 1 a day for a week for 2 of them. And then also green waves. I don't love these, but whatever. They're like not, I mean, they probably are just as bad as everything else, but in my mind they're not. And then I got these to try because I've only seen them in like a big bag, but these are a smaller bag. Again, not the best, full of vegetable oils, but air fries, aioli ones, for the kids to try. Did I show everything else? Yes, I got this dishwashing liquid. I am a sucker for, I think it's the Virgo in me. I am a sucker for some nice aesthetic packaging. Like this just speaks to me. Anyway, dishwashing liquid. I got some microfiber cloths. I've gotten into 3D print. This is so random. Gotten into 3D printing recently, and it's best to wipe down and clean the build plate in the 3D printer with a microfiber cloth. And every time I use one, my husband then uses it for like dishes and shit. And I'm like, oh, it has to be used only for that because, you know, it's not for food. And then you get like greasy food things on that. Anyway, so I got these. Also another sucker for like the color. I fall for it every time. And then don't love these. Oh, I also got, with the Pepsi and the sparkling water, I also got Up and Goes. Don't love them either, but my kids refuse to eat fucking breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, they say that the current Cocoa Pops taste funny. So I got more Cocoa Pops. Don't love that, but if they're eating something, it's better than not eating anything. And then also Nutri-Grain. My husband will eat this as well. So sometimes my husband for dessert will have a bowl of cereal because he's a bit of a weirdo. So yeah, that's what I got. Put in the comments what you think that all cost, bar the ignore the butcher. It'd be fun to do like a little giveaway or something, but I don't know. Just put in the comments what you think. I'm gonna tell you in 10 seconds while I ramble. You got 10 seconds to put your comment down below what you reckon. I feel like I wasn't gonna film today because I look like shit, I feel like shit, but I also was like, this is kind of good documentation, like, because I only post them once every like 6-12 months, to go back and have a look at, you know, because I have ADHD. We tend to eat the same things or similar things over and over and over. And as you might notice, I don't necessarily, I mean, not that I go out of my way to spend a whole heap of money, but I don't buy like cheaper options because I really value our health. And I also really value eating good food. So I'm a bit of a brand snob. It's just the way I am. I think it's actually because I am autistic and ADHD. I have certain preferences and I'm very black and white. Anyway, so I do tend to like buy the name brands or the things I'm used to. It's just the way I am. And I want to say that I spent this amount. I don't necessarily think it's a fair amount for what we got. I do think that, you know, I don't love talking about the cost of living crisis and all that sort of shit, because I think the more we talk about it, the more like where your energy goes, that's what kind of multiplies. So I don't like to do that. But I will admit that this definitely is more expensive than I think it would have been 6-12 months ago. And that's really scary for families where, you know, it's stressful going even to the grocery shop or to pay bills and all the things. And we've definitely been in that position. I have been in a position where I have walked around with my trolley and my calculator on my phone out calculating it as I go. So I recognize the privileged position we're in now, where I don't need to do that. I don't even think about it. I just put it all in the trolley, and at the checkout, I transfer whatever it is and I pay it. So I want to acknowledge that we are in a very privileged position at the minute for this not to be stressful, for it not to be, you know, like I can just sit and really observe it and go, that was a lot more than I would have thought it would have been. I would say this same sort of shop last year would have cost me at least $120 less. So like I'm thinking back to this time last year, and a very similar kind of shop would have definitely cost me around, are you ready? Wait for it. $350. Because that's what I adjusted our budget to be, was like $700 a fortnight on groceries. I would now have to adjust our budget to be over $900 a fortnight, because last fortnight I spent about $450 and today I spent $471.55 just at Woolies, and then $75 at Butcher. Granted, we got more meat than we will need for a week. Sorry, I said last fortnight. That's not true. Last week I spent $450. This week I'm spending $471.55. We do have a lot of snacks and things that I didn't necessarily need to top up on. I did that because of the cyclone coming. So I could have potentially gotten away with like $400. But I still think, like, let me know down below what you think, because I don't know, to me $471 seems like quite a bit for not that much. I definitely think this time last year I would have paid at least $120 less, which is significant. Anyway, thanks for joining me for my grocery haul. I'm hoping to get more videos and stuff up on YouTube. I've just been really overwhelmed and in a bit of ADHD burnout. So yeah, but I am trying to get back on the train of things now that Advents have gone out and all the things. So thank you so much for being here. I love this channel so much. And as I said, I'm hoping to share a bit more like different content. So also comment down below and let me know, or find me on socials and send me a message and let me know what you want to see. I'm ready to show you. I'm like putting all this, like, I don't live in an aesthetic house. I have like really shit tiles. I have like, look at this shit over there, whatever. I am an average mum living in an average fucking house and just trying to get by. So excuse my language. I'll get a comment of hate for that. I love you. Haters, I love you so much. The people that comment that I swear too much, or I'm not a good parent because of my swearing, I love you so much. And then just my supporters in this channel, I love you even more. So thank you for being here. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye.